Judgment, that could be Scorpio, Sagittarius, or Cancerian, the way I read it. It says Guardian of Swords, but this is the Spacious Tarot deck, so this is, that's the Queen of Swords, so Libra. The Sun, that could be Leo. Seven of Cups. Eight of Swords. The Emperor, that could be Aries. And Page of Pentacles. A little bear there, bear cub with a pentacle, which is adorable. So cute. I want to do this design on my nails. That's lovely. It says Child of Pentacles, by the way. Okay, all right. So, what's going on here? We've got you in your head about something. Oh, you're pretty decisive moving forward here, which is not a bad thing. Nothing wrong with that. Looks like you've made a decision to go in a certain direction. All right. Eyes wide open, eyes wide front. Oh. So this is about, this is about you embarking on something new, but it feels like it's like a bittersweet decision. This is about, and it feels like this is a yearly reading because it's your birthday month. I know it's not, but it feels like this is pretty weighted. Like this is kind of heavy duty here. Are you starting a new job? Is that what this is? You're starting a new job and okay. All right. What's this? It's this Queen of Swords right here. That could be Libra. Okay, so that was the Knight of Pentacles that was about to jump. Okay, could be Taurus. What's this Queen of Swords here? Libra. Oof. Okay, so have you made a decision to end something because it's time to move on? We've got you going, you know what, this just isn't working, I'm not doing it anymore, I'm going back to basics, I'm getting back to my stability and my foundational stuff for me. You're starting anew with what though? Is it a job? Is it relationship and a job? What's going on? What's this Sun card about for Virgo? I mean, it's a new start. Nine of Wands. All right. Okay, so I think this is about not shutting down and closing off. This is about eyes wide open, eyes wide front. That you're starting this. The time has come to choose a different direction, which you're doing, and it's about seeing things for what they are and having experience under your belt that you're wiser for, stronger for, and have learned from. This is like having your wits about you right here. What's this Seven of Cups? Because, what's this Seven of Cups? Whoops. Yeah, you're leaving something behind that you might have some doubts and some worries, but you need to know that you're fortified. This was probably a long decision-making process for you, and trust yourself. It's okay. It's just going to be wonky at first because this is the month that you kind of embark on this different direction. Oh, that jumped. The Devil, that jumped. That could be Capricorn. It very well could be with that Devil jumping out, and before that was the Knight of Pentacles. That things have been stagnant for so long. You've been really thinking about this. You're finally taking action this month to get out from under sort of a toxic situation or a not healthy for you situation that's been going on and on for quite some time. And you've got everything you need to move forward and survive. So don't you worry and don't you be down on yourself. What's this Eight of Swords about for Virgo? The High Priestess, that could be Pisces or Cancerian. All right. And for you. So it's purposefully going in. It's this Emperor. So this is about... And the Emperor, oh, okay. So whatever you were leaving the past situation for, whether it's job, friendship, relationship, whatever it was, whatever you were leaving that for, you made the right call here. We got the Emperor twice. We got the High Priestess showing up when you feel like having those, when you're having those doubts or you're just feeling like I don't know what to do. This is you purposefully turning inward. It's the difference between you shutting down and being paralyzed by fear and instead stopping and checking in with yourself and going, okay, what's going on? Instead of just shutting down and going to a default state and just surviving or doing what you always used to do. That's why the Devil showed up. That's why the Knight of Pentacles showed up. This is you not doing that, not doing anything. When you don't know what to do, don't do anything, and you stop and you're checking in with yourself here. And we've got the Emperor showing up twice. This could be Aries, Pisces or Cancerian here, but this is more that whatever your situation you're leaving behind, you made the right call. Because you are getting back to basics right here. You're getting back to basics, stability, what matters to you. This is you becoming very grounded and feeling like you're on the right course, on the right track. That you're eventually going to be making decisions that will kind of catapult you ahead. So this is, you're laying the groundwork right now, which is essential. I also think that this is like you kind of plotting goals for the year. It's your birthday month, so it's like you might be looking ahead for the whole year, like, okay, you know, the big birthday's here. What do I want for my year ahead? What do I want this year to look like? What do I want to look back on and see for this year? What's this Page of Pentacles? A cute little bear cub. It's this Page of Pentacles. The Star card, all the babies. This could be Aquarius. So again, long-term plans here. Moving, this is the month that you do it. But the plans are laid for long-term success. But I think you're going to start seeing in a couple weeks, if not a couple months, that you made the right call to leave whatever you just decided to end and leave behind. Right call for you. Watch your money this month. There's some worry with that. I think it's inflated worry just because everything's going to be kind of new, or you're going to be transitioning. So it might be blown out of proportion, but it could be that you're just worried about everything, and that's one of them, because you're moving from this point to this point, and it feels like you're leaving something behind that was familiar, maybe not comfortable, but familiar, and there's going to be some adjusting and changing going on. So just keep your money as stable as possible. No extra spending, none of that. This is sort of a month where you're kind of quietly ending something and standing at the starting line going, all right, what do I want? Like baby steps, basically, for whatever you're starting. Could be a new job, which is why watch your money, because your paycheck might be different, or pay schedule might be different. You might not know how many hours you're going to get at first, what kind of taxes they're taking out, all that. So it feels like you're leaving home or living with someone, maybe a marriage, moving in by yourself and starting a new job. So yeah, and it's the right decision. It just feels weird right now. That's okay. It's going to be settling in. Have some optimism and know that you have what it takes to transition with this. You're wiser for your experiences, for where you once were. That's the one good thing about the Devil. In my mind, is that it usually you're wiser for it. I mean, it's not fun, obviously, but if there's one good thing to take away from it, is that you survived, and you've got the skills to manage and deal with what's come out of it, and also the hindsight. So, not saying, oh, that's not toxic positivity. It's just saying use that, use what you just came out of, and not a fortress of fear where you shut down, and you don't, because you check in on yourself, but. It's like, yeah, I'm wide open. I'm not closed off and shut down and scared, but I'm wide open. But I've got what I need to survive. I don't need you, and I'm not going to put up with any shenanigans. And that's with anybody. So this is life experience working for you, and you've got a really good outlook here. So if you worry, that's okay. It's just part of the transition. It's okay. Worry and do it anyway. All right. What else for Libra? Perhaps you're thinking about making a decision and ending it, and just being pretty decisive and strategic about it. This is the green light for doing that. It's time. The time has come for you to move on to the next thing, move on to the next job, maybe next relationship, but you're not meant to stay there anymore. This is supposed to be a transition. What else for Virgo? Really hoping my sound's okay. Virgo. Trying not to talk too loud because I don't want to spike the crackly sounds again. Okay. Oh, Judgment again. Okay. So Judgment twice. So this is a decision. And I think too that this kind of you being sort of private or kind of low key this month is you're examining the past here. You're kind of coming full circle, particularly with the karmic cycle. We have the devil, we got death, we got judgment. So you're going to need a couple of weeks to transition and to adjust and all that. And birthday months, I think, are always like that anyway. So this is you just kind of settling into a new cycle. And it's time for you to do that. It is going to be better than you think, but there's some apprehension now. And when you feel that way, you need to turn inward and keep yourself grounded. This is not about immediate success. This is about decisions being made now and baby steps towards a long-term goal. And I feel like this is like the light at the end of the tunnel. Not that it's dire now, but I think you're looking ahead going, okay, in a year I want this. And this is you laying the groundwork for it. So, yeah, okay. And then we've got judgment here, which is doubling down on that whole hindsight and kind of spending your time going inward and examining the past year's experiences or just this past cycle's experience, maybe it was with a person. But you're definitely leaving something behind here. And there's reflection and time spent on examining that. Just beware that this doesn't turn into a chip on your shoulder rather than just you knowing that you're prepared. You've been through it, but you're looking forward to brighter days ahead. This is not a chip on your shoulder. This is having what you need to go boldly into a new future. Okay, what else for Virgo? What's for Virgo? Choices. I can't remember what movie it was from, but make the best choice or make good choices. You know, when she's leaving the house, make the best choices, which is you're deciding that right now. This is going to be the month of figuring that out and starting to baby step towards a long-term goal of yours. And this is the green light for it. So whatever you're considering, go for it. You don't have to run towards it, but don't feel like you can't do it or that it's. Don't second guess yourself and doubt yourself. Oh, I hate it when it does that. The light shines on it. I mean, you can, but do it anyway. And so this is all about fortifying your choices, making good choices for long-term success for you. It's time. It's time. What else for Virgo? What else for Virgo? So we got the Queen of Swords on her side, and we've got Two of Wands reversed. So this is calling something off. This is a delay. This is stopping something and not moving forward, just not even closing it out, just stopping. Like no choices are available with that option anymore. What once had maybe some choice or some room is now off the table. Perhaps this is something you just thought had potential and realized it didn't, and you're realizing that now and formulating a plan on how to handle that. Perhaps you're feeling a little overly emotional one minute and then very sort of the next. Par for the course, especially when you're kind of getting zhuzhed out of a cycle and into like a new one. It's all part of the process. So just please be kind to yourself. You're just transitioning through something. There are brighter days ahead, and this is just growing pains. It's just growing pains. All right. You will be, honestly though, it'll be about you being able to finally do what you want. Even if it's a ways off, this is you being like, after all of this sort of kind of just uneasiness and transitioning through this is done. So, all right, keep your head up. Well, that's like it's kind of like a downplaying a birthday reading. It's not a birthday reading, but I don't want you to feel discouraged at all. This is just growing pains, and this was necessary, and you made the right call. You made the right decision. All right. Okay, Virgo, I hope this was helpful. I hope my sound was okay, and I hope to see you in the next reading.